So I got cut off. In fact, my phone needs to learn some new techniques about how to warn me about before it runs out of bloody power. So yeah, not ideal. From about 30%, it just cuts out. So anyone got some new techniques around that, please let me know. I'm all ears and eyes. So I don't even know if that video posted or not. I'm not sure. So let me know if you saw it or you didn't see it, or if it's still there or if it's not still there. Let me know. Anyway, so for those who didn't see, if it didn't post, I'll just fly through the day even quicker. So we went through some unconscious beliefs where someone tells us when we're young, oh, you're crap at drawing, and then you think for the rest of your life, I'm not artistic. And we live by that. And so getting into a relaxed state and realizing, well, that's a load of BS. And actually drawing something. He told us a story, actually, Dr. Bandler, and he said that he did this in LA with a large group, and they all drew all morning and all afternoon, and then they had lunch or something like that. And someone walked in who wasn't on the course, and there was all these paintings up. Excuse me. There was all these paintings up around the wall, and someone's come up to him and said, who's in charge here? And he said, yeah, I am. And they said, well, I like this one and I like this one. How can I take them? I own an art gallery in New York. So, and he said, well, actually all these people are all amateurs. And the person who owned the art gallery said, well, at one point, everyone was an amateur. So that was a really interesting analogy and story in mind, that at one point, all of us we're amateurs. Yeah, I need to get one of these portable batteries, Adriana. So let me know what's a good one, what's the best one. So you may have heard this saying before: every master was once a disaster, and this can also be true. We look at people accomplished and we think, oh, they must have been born that way. They came out perfectly, but most of the time they didn't, and most of the time they aren't. So, but we see the nearly a perfected side of them, or us, that we show to the world and the public, and they show to the world and the public. But none of us are perfect, and none of us are definitely not born that way. But we're born perfect in a different way. We're born perfectly imperfect, and we all have our own idiosyncrasies and our own imperfections, which are all good, because it would be bloody boring if we were all the same and robots. So that's what we did in the morning. Then we did collapsing anchors, which an anchor is you can get a positive thought, positive belief in your mind, and you can anchor that with a touch, and then you break the state and you get a negative belief and you anchor that, and then you collapse the two. So you fire the negative anchor, and then you fire the positive and let go of the negative, and you basically collapse the anchor. And then when the negative anchor is fired for whatever reason, in an experience in your life, someone triggers a negative thoughts or negative feelings for you, it actually shifts over to the positive, and you no longer have that negative anchor that fires you off in the wrong direction or a negative direction. Then we did trance inductions, how to relax quickly, how to get others to relax very quickly, and then talk about how to solve some of their problems and get over some limiting beliefs that they may have. And then pulling out systems. So I started talking about having positive system, negative. You don't get up with zest and energy in the morning, then it could be to do with your pattern in the morning. It could be you wake up and you start thinking, to-do list, to-do list, to-do list. Oh, I've got a crap day ahead. And that's not really a good visual pattern and a good feeling that follows it. So whereas you may need something else, the guy on stage had stretch, so feeling, breathing, feeling, and then some positive images with some self-talk of, oh, I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for that, and he does about 5 or 6. And then he hears some monkeys. Don't know if you heard that bit, but he hears monkeys, which is fun. And then he rolls out of bed slowly and gets on with his day. So very cool. And he could apply that same technique, that same pattern, once he knows it, once he's been made conscious of it, to something that is not so motivated in his life. So he took another area, for instance, I don't know, filming videos. For me, I might not want to film these videos every day, but once I get going, your brain warms up, your mind warms up. Stop answering messages straight after you get up. So yeah, we might jump straight on email, which sometimes we don't have control over the email, right? So we could have we could have positive emails, which is cool. We could have negative emails, which is not so cool. So maybe not best risk the day, Russian roulette with my mood in the morning. Let's do that. So skip those, because we don't have pure control over that. So let's put some positivity in first, because we all know that if you do something in with a positive vibe behind it, we're more likely to get a better result, right? I said that the other day, and it's true. So don't Russian roulette the morning with emails and social media. Choose exactly what goes into your head and what you think, the pictures you see, and get yourself off on the right foot, literally. So as your foot hits the floor out of the bed, it's the right one. Or if you're left-footed, it doesn't really matter. It could be the left one, but you know what I mean. It's the positive one is what I'm trying to say. So that was the long day, and it's really mixed up the brain, and there's a lot in there again, and figuring out how to apply this to my daily practice. And I'd like to start practicing some of these techniques with my clients and with friends and family who are interested. But what I just got asked, Adriana, what's my routine? Actually, I do have a routine in the morning. Hey Satish, how are you, mate? Actually, before I think in the morning, the alarm goes off, I don't allow myself to think, I smile. Massive smile, as big as I can, smile in my eyes as well. It looks weird on here, but do it. You know, you're in the dark. Well, you should be. You should be in a pitch black room. I write about why you should be in a pitch black room in my book. But big smile, and then I count to 30. So I know that I've done that for at least 30 seconds. And actually, there's a lot of senses that go to nerves in your brain and spark off images and thoughts and feelings in your brain when you smile. So it's important to get your mouth moving. And when you smile, that sends... Thanks, Satish. Yeah, daily video. And when that sends a happy feelings around your body from your brain. So smile, pronounce your words properly when you speak, and maybe just turn the corners of your mouth up as you're speaking, like you're speaking through a smile, and it actually sends positive vibes through. You can do that any time in the day, but that's my routine in the morning. And then I actually have something I got off of Tony Robbins, which is a mantra. So it's not quite an affirmation, it's a mantra that you just keep repeating, and it goes along like this. Every day, I am happier, healthier, and wealthier in every way. Every day, I am happier, healthier, and wealthier in every way. Every day, I am happier, healthier, and wealthier in every way. And with tonality, the more tonality you put in, the more energy again you generate through your brain and into your body, into your actions, into your words. So that's my main two, and that gets me off on the right foot or the left foot, the positive foot, is what I should say. And just keep going with that. Yes, we should meet up and have a chat, Satish. We keep saying we will. Let's do that soon. So that's my positive routine. Anyone else have a positive routine? Please share. The more what we need to do is try different ones on and find ones that work for us. So we may try one on and it doesn't quite work. Okay, we change it, because it's all made up, and it's all made up, and it's all made up. And if it doesn't work, make something else up. And that was it for the day. So bringing in routines, trance, a little bit more on induction and hypnotic language. And basically the hypnotic language is like meditation, but it's helping someone else. It's having someone else help you meditate. So it's a guided meditation, and you want a positivity. But I've done a lot of that practice with my language through my personal training sessions, because I can't be there going, yeah, I think that was a good set, and we're gonna do another exercise in it. We can't, no. So I've got to have inflection in my voice and be like, wow, that was a cool set. I don't like to be too woo about it. That's not me, but so someone says they have a minute silence before they speak in the morning, and 1 minute in the evening before they go to sleep. So it's nice, just quiet your mind. And do you allow any thoughts in there? Do you actually have no thoughts? Can you do that? Some people can't. Let us know if you can. Says that they write down what they want to feel like in the day and step into that energy every morning. That's a great technique. So, if you haven't tried that one on, try it on tomorrow morning. Picture the energy, picture the words. So for instance, I'll give you an example. Picture a sunset It could be on the horizon, or you can bring that even closer if you like, however close you want it. And it's colourful, and have it really colourful and bright. And have yourself, maybe, you know, stick yourself in that picture and picture yourself in a positive stance. So, you know, slouching and kind of bending over is not positive, where you want to be upright, chest up, shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, you're ready to take on the day. And then maybe get the feeling of the energy you want. So you might want to be positive and upbeat and energetic that day. And see, Satya, speak to me, mate. So picture yourself in that, what that would look like physically, your body language, and step into it. Like says they write what they want for the day and they step into that feeling. So try it out. Try out a different morning routine. That seems to what's come out this morning and what we're all responding to, or what some of you are responding to. Try it out, because I have mine every morning. It works for me, and that gets me off on the positive foot. So stay cool, stay tranced, but not while you're driving. That's not a good idea. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Give me some comments and I'll reply to you. Ali, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. You've missed the positive routines in the morning. I wonder if you have one. You know, some people wake up and they're miserable. Some people jump out of bed and want to take on the day with energy. So we all have a different strategy. Some are better than others. Let's try on some new ones if the one we have is not working for us. Welcome for the tips, Adriana. No problem. Let's all share some good ideas and let's get healthy, happy, and let's take the world with us. Ali, what's your technique? What do you have? What's your sequence in the morning? Hey, Rosella, thank you for the present. It's really kind of you. Just talking about Ali and Rosella, do you have any techniques you have in the morning or sequence? So I shared mine earlier. It was I wake up before I can start thinking, because sometimes that can be a bad thing. Particularly in the morning, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't know what I'll start thinking. So I don't allow myself. I smile. Massive smiles, big as I can. I stretch the muscles of my face and my eyes as well. And that gets the positive thoughts going in your mind. Anytime you smile, and if you hold that smile, it can help drop a mood. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good technique. Think of a time you felt frustrated, right? Got it. You're frustrated. Think about that. Now, whack your eyes up to the top. Look up to the sky. Try and look at the back of your skull. Up, and keep that. And now try and feel frustrated. You're looking up, and you're trying to feel frustrated. I'd bet you can't feel that. And that's basically you're bringing in positive images into your thoughts, and that's connected to a number of nerves around your eyelids, and depending on where the eyes go, they trigger different nerves. But straight up, you can't get positive. It's a motivational technique. So Ali, do you picture walking the dogs, or you just literally fall out of bed and you're in the park walking the dogs? They're just dragging you, like, you know, what's going on? Or you're imagining walking the dogs. Anyway, so there's some techniques that seems to what come out today. Techniques for the morning. How do we get ourselves up for it? Not in that way. Yeah, looking up. Says, try it. You can't feel frustrated. I'm slightly frustrated by this cough right now. Oh, I'm not anymore. Anyway, so I'm gonna lock off there for the day. I'll be on tomorrow again about the same time, between 7:30 and 8:30, 8:45. Join me for a chat and about some techniques. Let's put some good techniques in place that help us out, help us feel better, give us more energy, and help us have positive days. Because really, what it's about is I want to get loads of people with me feeling good about the day, feeling happy about the day, and get a load of nutters basically walk around London, because most of the people are not ecstatically happy. I think my voice wants to lock off for the day. So let's all become nutters, and I mean that by becoming happy. So have a great evening, guys, and I will speak to you all tomorrow. Hopefully, if I don't die.